my initial impression of the book, once I had completed reading it, was how relatable it was to me as a Black South African woman, and as well as my spiritual journey. What I mean by that is it was really nice to relate to Swami Paranthapa's background, his mother, his great-grandmother, his grandmother. There was many things he said I could relate to. I have a strong attachment to my grandmother just the way he does. I also have a strong-willed grandmother, but who had her own issues and also had an impact on my life. I was amazed by how Swami Paranthapa could remember things from such an early age. I honestly can't say I remember what happened to me at 2 years old or 3 years old or 4 years old. However, he still has those memories. I was blown away by that. I was also blown away by the pearls of wisdom that he seemed to drop like randomly throughout the book. And I didn't have any sticky things to kind of, put placeholders to remember that on this page, there's something I want to remember here. So I've got to read the book again to actually put those little stickies for moments when I would like to reflect and remember on the wise lessons that you bestowed on us in this book. The other thing that I really appreciated and enjoyed within the book was, knowing and learning a little bit more about Guruji and being able to experience him through Swami Paranthapa. I appreciated that. I feel I am very far away from Guruji. There's only so much I can find out and know about him. But through this book, I've learned so much more than I would have ever learned about Guruji. And for that, a very enjoyable book. Once you start reading it, it's hard to put it down. I completed it over like one sitting, over 9 hours. I was just reading the book. It was that good. It captivated me, and I'm still prepared to read it again because once was not enough. And for that, I'd like to say thank you so much, Swami Paranthapa, for sharing this book with me and my sister. It will forever be in our hearts. Thank you.
My name is Karika and I'm living in Dubai. I'm of a mixed Indian and English background. And the first time I read Swami Paranthapa's book was when I was camping underneath the desert sky. And I read it all through the night. I didn't even want to go to sleep. I just read it under the full moonlight on my phone as before the book was even yet fully released. And then obviously it went through some editing, and I read the final version of it in paper format on a short plane ride, 3 to 4 hour plane ride between two cities in India about a couple of months ago now. And some of the things that really touched me is Swami Paranthapa's honesty and transparency around some of his struggles that he faced spiritually on this path with Paramahansa Vishwananda as his guru. And it was really a reminder that the spiritual path is not an easy one to face and to walk on, but having the guru's grace with you and having a living guru in your life by your side definitely helps and is a very positive experience to have, and a privilege in many ways. We feel very blessed to have Guruji in our lives as our spiritual guide and master. And whilst I was reading all these wonderful stories that Swami Paranthapa shares, I couldn't help but feel even closer to Guruji, Paramahansa Vishwananda, especially in some of the funniest stories that he shares on rickshaw rides in India and at other funny moments. I definitely felt very touched and much closer to Guruji as well. I also really enjoyed reading about Swami Paranthapa's childhood, where he grew up in South Africa, and his relationship with his different family members, particularly his grandmother, who seems like such a beautiful soul, so warm and loving, which anyone could wish for in a grandmother, you know. And it really made me feel much closer to the author, Swami Paranthapa, when he was sharing about his childhood and playing with scorpions and all kinds of other funny things that we all tend to do as children. So I really just wanted to leave this message saying, if anyone is sort of looking to dive a little bit deeper on the spiritual path, or maybe is looking to awaken their heart, or whether they have a different guru in their life or no guru, the golden nuggets that Swami Paranthapa shares are really takeaways that we can implement in any part of our life day to day. And it's really wonderful that this book, with the author still being alive and also the spiritual master and the guru still being alive, has happened, because it's so rare to find a book where both the author and teacher are both still alive to share their experiences and can be communicated with and met in reality as well. So yeah, I really recommend this book for anybody to read. It's just such a wonderful, short, heartful book.
Jai Gurudev, my name is Jita Mitra Dasi and I am from Sweden. I want to talk a little bit about this book that I've just finished. It's called My Guru and I, and it's written by Swami Paranthapa from South Africa. And I can't even call it a book. It's like for me it was like a treasure chest that from the moment I opened the first page, it was like I could not stop reading it for real. I was just reading, and I actually needed to put it away to save it a little bit, to not finish it too fast. It's so amazing to be able, you get an direct insight of experiences in Swami Paranthapa's life, and also in the connection with Guruji. So it's and it's written in a way that you actually feel that it's like you're sitting on Swami's shoulder. You're there experiencing what he's written. So it's really, really amazing actually. And it's also, when you read it, you can find and understand situations in your own life, and also benefit from that to find different kind of parts. You can, for me, I found a lot of stuff that I needed to read to understand that things might take time, or I need to have patience in certain situations, and also this understanding of who is actually doing things, that I am not the doer. Yeah. So I really recommend this book for everybody that wants to actually read something from real life that is really profound, and to receive something that you can use in your own life, and to understand that everybody can transform and change the way you look at things in your life. Yes, I don't know what I shall do now, but I will probably read it again, because it was amazing to read. So just go and get it. My Guru and I, really, really good.
My name is Premena, and I'm from Italy, and I'm living at the ashram in Italy. I had this opportunity to read the book that Swami Paranthapa wrote, with the title My Guru and I, and I was completely captured from the first page to the last one, because it's like, yes, it's really writing about this special relationship between the guru, the master, and his disciple. But actually, it's very nice to see and to feel the presence of this relationship already before the real meeting with the master. And it was very nice to discover many deep inquiry that Swami Paranthapa had already from the little age when he was a child about God, about knowing who we are, who he was, and slowly to follow this, he reached the point when he met the Sadguru. But when you read, you are really the feeling, and you can see this thread that was already present from the first page to the last one. And for me, that I'm also a devotee of Paramahansa Sri Swami Vishwananda, was very nice to read this book, because it was like to go more deeper into my relationship with my guru and to understand better some patterns, some signs, and something, and to know more about this relationship and my guru. So thank you, Swami Paranthapa, to have brought this beautiful testimony. Jai Gurudev.